You know, speaking of Taylor, she went out today. Actually, here, let me open it. She's now blaming Dan Clancy for the bad interview. Watch this.
What?
Yes.
No way.
Watch this.
You know, I interviewed
Fraudster.
Dan Clancy at TwitchCon. I asked him about the Emiru incident. He gave, you know, kind of a PR bullshit answer. But I also asked him why there weren't more women streaming.
That's your job. You're the one that smiled and nodded along and then didn't ask him a follow-up question. Did you expect him to be like, yeah, we f***ed up, here's all the dirt?
Emiru incident, crazy, insane, We're gonna be moving on right now, and I wanted to cover this. H3H3 is now gonna tear into Dan Clancy's rectum, and I've actually been waiting to watch this with you guys. I am very excited to hear about it. Guys, squeeze your butt cheeks. We're gonna prolapse into another Ethan Klein live stream here. We're gonna take a look at this right now. The Emiru TwitchCon situation, Ethan is going to be ripping into the organization that failed her. Let's take a look at this right now.
Okay, TwitchCon, huge story. It happened.
Keep your EHD counters up. If we hear Destiny's name, because we're probably going to hear Hassan's name, we will hit the button.
Over the weekend, I guess.
Yeah.
It happened. And this year was kind of interesting because before the convention, there was a lot of chatter.
Like, everyone warned them that this was going to happen. And then it happened. Miraculously, something... Guys, nothing ever happens. That's a Dark Riker. That's a Dark Riker JQ reference. God, you got to watch the third channel to get that joke. Yeah, dude, but something that happened.
From famous big streamers who generally would attend TwitchCon, especially a lot of them who live in LA. I mean, it's just easy for them, right? Like Pokimane, Valkyrie, and the likes go. I'm not going to.
Dude, somebody wrote in my last stream, like, dude, I can't take this. Somebody's got to get that guy an allergy pill. It's like, he can't, you know, he can't help. That's not something that he can do, I guess. I don't know. Guys, he's got Tourette. It's fine.
TwitchCon this year because I don't feel safe there, which is kind of stunning. You go, wow, really? It's that bad? Nothing surprised me about Twitch. I mean, the place is literally...
Dude, I don't know if they would be saying this about VidCon because literally nobody attends the convention. Like, dude, I was the last guy to go and pick up my stupid thing at VidCon and get my dumb Skittles bag or whatever the fuck it was called. Because they had, like, string bags or whatever. Like, if you pay to go to the convention, you get, like, a welcome package. I walked into a completely empty room. They're like, yeah, so the convention's going for, like, another 40 minutes. Welcome.
Incompetency is just is a through line throughout the entire structure of the corporation, right? But I didn't expect it to be that bad because TwitchCon is one of the biggest conventions there is, right? I mean, it's a big deal. I mean, I've never been, right, AB? It's a big deal.
No, it's pretty big. Yeah, a lot of sponsors.
What's that? The San Diego Convention Center?
So
right?
It's got to be like a source of one major controversy every single year. Has there been one TwitchCon that didn't make the news for some horrific incident?
It's usually, San Diego Convention Center. One of the years we went, it was in Vegas.
Maybe 2022 had nothing?
I think that was just because of the COVID restrictions, so they had to do it in Vegas that year, if I recall. 2021 or 22.
It was like 2023. It was.
Oh, that would have been post-COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why it was in Vegas then.
Yeah.
Why does AB's outfit scream like, I literally just performed last night and I am a rock musician?
But yeah, the San Diego Convention
Like Ozzy Osbourne in his youth picked out his fit.
Center is where San Diego Comic-Con takes place. It's very large.
Big one.
It's a big one.
Yeah. I heard even Frogan had a panel. She was about to do a tier list about
I went to one of
Top 10 races that I actually hate, inclling veterans, dude.
go in so many fucked up directions right now.
I went. Me and Lena stopped by one of her panels once at the end of it to show support. I think Denims was
And
there.
she just screamed, Arab, 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 Arab,
There, too.
Arab, Arab, Arab.
We didn't
Of course not.
get a
God,
chance
if
to
only
talk to
you'd
her, but
known.
It wasn't that year, but that would have been crazy. if we
Was
were-
that at TwitchCon, the fabled hummus?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
That was a TwitchCon
Yeah, it
event?
was a
Yeah.
TwitchCon panel.
So that's the kind of great content you can expect to see
Sure.
from famous streamers with 100 active
Dude, on the good years, they only have Arab to Jew tier lists funded by Twitch.
viewers.
But even aside from that
Sorry, funded by Twitch's sponsors, I guess. Ooh.
whole incident, I feel like every year that TwitchCon goes on, it like clockwork, there's always some
I agree, Mr. Dan.
scandal of some kind. There was famously the streamer who they had some game set up.
Dude, Dan Unsalted brings up a very good point here.
And she jumped into a ball pit and like broke her.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, she jumped into a foam pit and it was filled with concrete. And it was actually one. Dude, she dove into concrete. What an iconic entrance.
I was in
That
line
one's
for that
crazy.
whole
At
bit.
TwitchCon, right?
Yeah, she like damaged her spine like permanently.
Spinal.
Yeah.
I broke my back.
But I've also heard
Dude, they had a hummus pit. Yeah, dude, could you imagine Frogan's like dueling fucking, not like Yu-Gi-Oh dueling, but like with like a spear. They're like dueling Ethan Klein above a giant pit of hummus.
stories of like sexual
And then when you fall into the hummus, you just fall flat on your face because like it's obviously not like a liquid. It's fucking hummus.
harassment,
You're jousting.
of roofing, drinks, and all this kind
That's
of stuff.
always that's always floated around like the after parties and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like everyone is there. We cannot find a hotel. We had a hotel reserved the first time we went, and they gave away our room. And
Dude, Twitch is like, fuck this guy.
as soon as we got out of the car, we ran into like Rice Gum, FaZe Rug. It's like everyone
Oh, yeah, I remember that
is
clip.
there. It's packed.
Yeah, nobody goes to conventions anymore.
Great guy, FaZe. So but there had not been like this before, where there was all this chatter about people not going specifically because they didn't feel safe. Now here, for example, is Valkyrie and QT talking on Wine About It, which is a podcast they do, about not wanting to go to Twitch anymore after recent events. But this is from September 17th. Was this in response to like the Charlie Kirk thing? What happened before September 17?
I believe
I think it was in reaction to the aftermath.
Yeah,
I think it's a totally justified reaction to kind of be freaked out about the entire landscape around that time.
that
Charlie
spooked
Kirk.
everybody
Yeah.
as well. But the point is, you would expect Twitch to really bolster the security, right?
But again, it's more than just that. It's like, I'm not going to TwitchCon because I don't feel safe at TwitchCon, and I've expressed my concerns to Twitch. So you could say it's Charlie Kirk, but I think that there is like an aspect of Twitch having a history of being extremely controversial, unsafe things happening in or around the events and stuff. It doesn't really exude confidence when you talk about TwitchCon in conversation.
Afraid to go to TwitchCon.
We're in a bit of a conundrum with TwitchCon.
I've been so anxious and scared and sad this whole past week with everything that's been going on.
Listen, it's not. I have.
It's not you, it's us.
It's not you, it's us. We're supposed to do Wine About It live.
Okay, I lied. Apparently it's not you, it's us. Never mind. They're actually not worried about Twitch. Other people were worried about Twitch, not them.
At TwitchCon. Love Twitch for supporting our show. I have given them a soft, hey, we're in a bit of a panic mode right now.
Will we ever stop panicking?
That's the problem. I don't know if
think
we're
we
being
will.
because
Dude, they're gonna blame this. I can't believe now it's like the TSA to get a meet and greet with my favorite e-girl, dude. I have to go through a metal detector to talk to a computer that says they're my favorite VTuber, Sparkle Saint.
I don't feel, the problem is right now, respectfully, I don't feel irrational.
Wait, Sparkle Saint sounds too... Actually, that's probably on the nose. I was gonna say it sounds too, like, conservative, but, like, that is kind of... That probably is VTubing. It probably is.
About it. I feel very
I think it's valid.
scared.
Yeah, it just takes one person.
There was a Japanese streamer a few months ago that got on her live stream by a stalker. When that happened, I almost pulled out of all my obligations. I was like, I don't think it's for me. And then, you know, I got kind of talked off the ledge. Like, there's going to be lots of security or whatever. Horrible things have happened this week. And there was also security, and I don't know.
Security
It's
and
just-
an armor not going to protect you. It's just scary. We will keep you guys updated, but
Again, like, I totally understand. Ethan Klein's not doing these pop-up events anymore to meet him, I don't think, right? Like, they have these pop-up events, but they're not attending them anymore. And why would you? Why would you risk that? Why would you risk a crazy person coming to fucking kill you at one of these things? And unfortunately, you know, who gets hurt by that is the fans. Like, the fans who attend this stuff, those people, like, aren't going to get to meet their favorite creators anymore, right? But, like, that's the unfortunate reality of where the world is right now.
if we don't, we'll make it up to you.
I'll take my top off.
Me too, in solidarity.
Uh-oh, we're getting another Doja Cat situation. Remember that? She
Oh,
said if you get to
yeah,
number
right.
one, I'll show my
I
boobs.
forgot about that.
Get ladies, careful what you promise the internet.
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't Tana Mojo say that she'd send everybody nudes if they voted for, like, Hillary Clinton or Kamala Harris or Joe Biden? And then they said that was actually like election interference and illegal, and then she got pushed back for it.
So yeah, this was in September. Them expressing that they were concerned that they wouldn't be safe there. Now, they're in like the heart of a very
How come Scarlett Johansson Dude, I don't think Scarlett Johansson is like, holy shit, I want to meet my fans. I think that she's probably contractually obligated to make X amount of appearances in promotion for her movie. Now, I don't know why people feel more safe to go to Comic-Con and stuff like that. Probably because it's not some rinky-dink fucking put-together shit convention by Twitch. Maybe it's because like Comic-Con is like an established event that appears in like multiple different cities and stuff and isn't like tied to some crazy hyper pro-terrorism organization, I guess.
vast convention. Presumably, you could have very
Booty for Biden. Thank you for reminding me. The official title.
good security there, right? Like,
I mean, yeah, that's where all like the big celebrities are there for Comic-Con. You know,
Yeah.
all the Avengers, all, you know.
Yeah,
everyone.
I mean, like expecting a giant convention center to be 100% locked down.
What do you mean Comic-Con is way better security? I thought all security is the same and police can't protect us and defund the police and bringing in cops with guns doesn't help. And do you know what's happening in schools in America these days? And gun control and misogyny among men in the gaming sphere is out of control. And did you hear about Gamergate 10 years ago? And there was a hashtag from like 15 years ago and Mr. Medicare and Ethan Ralph. Coach Red Pill died. Yeah, dude, I heard all about that. Where's JF's wife?
No, that's probably not a realistic expectation. But for a meet and greet, perhaps.
Dude, there's so much internet lore. It sounds like you're stroking out when you explain random shit.
which is
I
even
guess this
more,
a little bit of a spoiler alert for anybody
Guys, if we just ban guns, we can prevent any other streamers from being sexually assaulted.
that doesn't know what the story's about. Yeah, I mean, that a meet and greet, you're explicitly inviting the public to interact with somebody. You should reasonably expect the security be fairly tight on that.
The comic industry is far less... No. The comic industry is far less parasocial. These people jerk off into their Luke Skywalker body pillow. No. I think that there are just as many weird fans who want to get a meet and greet photo with Scarlett Johansson. Bro, I'm sorry, dude. Some of these Marvel and Star Wars people are fucking freaks, dude.
So here's Valkyrie.
There's freaks everywhere. You can't be like, we're not like those Twitch streamers. I'm sure you like comic books, you like enjoying, you like comic book affiliated media, but like these freaks are everywhere, dude. They're all over the place.
Ultimately, for her and Cutie to not attend.
Dude, my Fortnite game glitched, and then all of a sudden it said there was nothing in my encoder.
Just so
Well, the VOD won't know.
you guys know,
They probably will.
Cutie and I are not going to TwitchCon anymore. We did back out, but we are going to make it up for you guys because we did have an on-stage Whine About It in front of a live audience set. But I think we're going to do something else where maybe we do our first ever Whine About It episode live on stream together.
Anyway, so they decided not to go. And I'll say, with, the gift of hindsight, these girls were 100% right to stay home.
Yep.
Here's Pokemon explaining why she...
Because they were thinking about the deep levels of misogyny that were prevalent in today's society. Clearly that's what they were worried about. You know? Oh my god. Oh god, I can't pick up the gun. I'm literally the worst player in the world. I suck at Fortnite.
She is not attending TwitchCon and sharing her and other women streamers concerned about TwitchCon.
True.
Okay,
now let's hear what
They were
Pokemon had to say, extremely condescendingly.
Thinking of canceling, and I feel like they're kind of scared. Just of
Oops.
like the tension that is happening online, and of course we know that if we were to have any sort of safety issues, they're most likely to occur somewhere where like people know we're gonna be. So it does worry me that it might not be safe and maybe better to, I don't know, skip out on it. I think it's based, okay, here's the way I view it, especially with all the recent news surrounding Charlie Kirk. And of course, a lot of political talk happens on Twitter. And also for us, people like me, Ray, Cutie, other female streamers, the people who...
Could you imagine they had a panel with all these girls and someone just gets up there like some sweaty fucking guy dressed up like a fucking freedom fighter, like that asshole from Creator Clash. What was his name? Froggy Tonic gets up there and goes, "What do you think about Palestine?" And all these creators are just like, "What?" Like the previous question is like, "What do you guys do to get into your mood? How do you always seem happy on camera?" The next was, "What do you think about Palestine?"
feel the most negative and most like
What do you do more with your platforms?
passionately hateful
I
towards us
recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
How much dedicated wham does it take to destroy an Israel server?
also tend to be on Twitter, and the streaming and Twitter community just have a lot of overlap. So sometimes it's just scary. And when you see that kind of negativity, you're like, do I want to tell people where I'm going to be in person? I actually don't know. Don't really like using Twitter too much because I don't, when I look at the replies, I'm like, who are these people talking to? I sure as hell don't think it's me. Like, I'm like, you
know who that kid was, right? Well, you don't know who the dedicated, oh my God, bro. You guys didn't know that was Smaggle. That's so funny.
You guys are not my community. How do you even know me? Where you post a selfie, people start losing their and then when your actual community comments, they get flamed from toxic peeps.
I made that up, by the way, before that goes crazy.
How do you care? How do you hate someone enough to hate on people who like the person? Get a hop.
Welcome to my life. So Pokemon, once again. Pokemon. She's Pokemon.
Well, no. It kind of is Pokemon. I think it was supposed to be Pokemon because her name isn't Iman, it's Iman, right? Pokemon. Like funny gamer, haha, right?
Pokemon.
She's EX. Ultra rare. 3-star. Pokemon.
She's actually, me and Lena ran into her just in the hallway, and like people were starting to crowd her. She was only walking with one security guard. She recognized me.
Stop saying I just full doxed her, bro. Come on.
Me and Lena, she's really nice. She came up.
Dude, are you telling me you didn't know her name was Amon? Like people didn't know Valkyrie was dating Hassan?
To us and said hi and hugged us. But
that's
like,
nice.
Thinking of that situation, like that alone was scary. It was like,
you know what's funny is everyone keeps talking about Cutie Cinderella's always in Hassan's house. And iDubbbz is probably like he's shaking his fist in the wind that nobody's made a joke about Hassan having sex with her yet. Because that's not like a normal thing that you would say about them. But like he doesn't understand why he probably doesn't understand why that doesn't apply to him and Anissa as well.
Massive hallway. And
but isn't it so funny that some streamer's girlfriend goes to another streamer's house that they don't even appear to like, and nobody's calling him a cock about it?
People were starting to crowd her quick.
She's already like pretty famous, and then you're at TwitchCon, which is the con for where literally everybody knows who you are. So it doesn't surprise me. And then also Hassan says he's not going.
I bet Anissa cries herself to sleep at night knowing this. I hope she's watching right now. Maybe it's just occurring to her now that other streamers are allowed to visit their people's houses and stuff without them assuming some weird sexual interaction. It's not misogyny.
The fear for violence, which is honestly completely understandable, considering his debate partner, Charlie Kirk, was literally assassinated earlier this year.
Okay, that's kind of slander. Not debate partner. Okay, they were enemies. They were sworn enemies.
Tragically. So I completely understand his decision.
His sexual partner and debate enemy.
Not to go either. If I was him, I would not. I wouldn't go. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, that was kind of mean.
So in response to a lot of their heavy hitters saying they are not attending, clearly Twitch had an issue on their hand. They needed to comfort people and convince them that security was going to be tight this year. Here is Dan Clancy, CEO.
Dude, Dan Clancy was so hyped to tell everybody, oh, it's going to be a slam dunk. This shit's going to be so safe.
Of Twitch. Huh? Oh, that's okay. That's the ultra slowed down version.
Did they just, what the fuck, dude? What?
I still felt it. Where you
go? Who would do that?
Go on, man.
Dude, that operates at a speed Taylor Lorenz's brain can compute.
I heard it. I felt it. So here is Twitch CEO, Dan Clancy, who will hopefully soon be out of a job.
True.
There's one question that has been coming up on social media, just in terms of safety and security at TwitchCon in light of recent events. So I want to be very clear. We take security at our events like Twitch.
Dude, they went from we take security very fucking seriously to at least no one got shot. Okay, it could have been worse. Could have been way worse.
TwitchCon extremely seriously. Every year we build on successful approach to TwitchCon safety and.
Dude, oh my God, I didn't catch that part. I didn't watch it all the way through. Every year we build on it, dude. As it gets safer every year, dude. Meanwhile, it's controversy after controversy after controversy. What is it like? It's like one of those, you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet kind of thing. Like we'll figure it out next year.
Security particularly as
Dude, thankfully nobody's gonna get sexually assaulted at next year's TwitchCon, guys. It'll be something else.
we become aware of new or emerging security or safety challenges. So we have teams focused on this year round, including keeping creators and community members safe on Twitch or at TwitchCon. We have rules and standards regarding TwitchCon attendees that therefore follow. And we limit, for example, if people who've been indefinitely suspended, off-service violations.
Dude, guys, our chief concern is keeping out all the banned streamers. That's the main thing, dude. We don't let incarcerated streamers enter our fun zone.
They're not able to attend. We also look for things that need to protect our streamers and any other issues.
All right, so it sounds like they're taking it pretty seriously, right? Great. Dan Clancy is on it. They also put out a press release, again, because this was a lot of chatter about this, or blog post.
He's on blog posts with his hands up, and he's not starting himself.
Detailing all the safety updates.
Yeah, it's like, we will not let Keemstar in again, dude.
Trying to convince, everybody, hey, it's safe here. Especially probably even the creators. Like, hey, guys, it's safe. Come on now. Right in San Diego to mark 10 years of TwitchCon.
I really like
10 years and probably the last TwitchCon, if I'm being honest, after what happened. It really should be. I can't imagine anybody, fan or talent, wanting to go to this event. And we're excited to be celebrating with you. TwitchCon is where our community comes together.
What? I'm sorry. Pause. Apparently Review Tech USA is live, and he just answered a phone call from Chase Bank in a manic state and revealed all of his private information.
So, all right. Here's what happened. I was running around doing errands yesterday. Get a phone call from Chase Bank. Now,
dude, there's no way.
I checked the number. Hindsight being 2020, I should have called it back. But I usually am very skeptical of this stuff, and this is where it was brilliant. On their part, it seemed very legitimate. And
what?
So
Papa got no.
They go through all this stuff in the one.
Dude, look at his chat. It says you're a good dude, all the best, man, for like 5 minutes.
One thing they said to me that luckily I did it, because then I would
now it moved.
Be getting nothing back. I think I'm going to get everything back. When is the question? They told me to delete my banking app.
Dude, he only realized he was getting scammed when they said delete Chase off your phone.
What's up, everybody? Which I'm like...
Again, like, if this happened to you, why would you ever admit this socially online? Like, why would you ever admit this?
That's weird. As soon as I hung up with them, I'm like, nah. I started making...
Dude, as soon as I gave them all my information, my password, my username, my social security number, I immediately realized at the moment I hung up with the call, I'm like,
this really
dude,
Wally?
that guy's accent, that was not that was not Chase Bank. That was not it.
A bunch of fucking phone calls. Luckily,
is this Papa Gut? Yes, dude. This is Review Papa Gut USA.
I did, because it wasn't real.
It's not that embarrassing. You've been scammed before. It's actually extremely embarrassing. Dude, I'm sorry. When Internet of Jay said he lost all of his money on Moon Wallet, dude, that was the funniest shit that I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm sorry. Dude, he got like some crypto-ass app called Moon Wallet, and they stole all of his money. That was very funny. You know what else was really funny? When Bo Blacks was convinced that he had to convert all of his money to Bitcoin or they were going to shut his bank account down. That was funny as well. Dude, I'm sorry. Like, unironically, I feel bad for people who are scammed, but when Logan Paul was selling people an NFT that evolved like a Pokemon, and people were like, I made my mom put her entire life savings in Logan Paul's... Dude, I cannot help but laugh at those people. It's so ridiculous. I put my mom's life savings into an evolving Pokemon NFT.
It wasn't real.
Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, Crypto Zoo is like tragic, and everybody should get their money back. And Logan Paul's a piece of shit and unredeemable. Blah 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 blah. All the stuff I need to say. Holy fuck! When those people were crying, it was funny.
So
I might be a maniac, but unironically, when they're arguing that they dragged their family into the evolving Pokemon Get Rich Quick scheme by Logan Paul, it is hard not to laugh at them. You didn't dump everything into Trump coin? Bro, Dude, there were people, they were putting shitloads of money, like Truth Social is going to be the new Twitter, dude. The first thing Trump did after he lost his election was take his audience's bank accounts, too.
Dude.
Guys, we gotta put all our money in a Truth Social stock. They're going to take over.
You know how many times I dodge scams? You know how many times...
Dude, yeah, it's like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, there's some Darwinism aspect to buying a coin called Dink Doink. Let's be honest here. Let's be fucking honest here.
Person, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. This year, as we do every year, we revisit the bolstering of our security approach, building on a best-in-class foundation. Best in class. Below is additional information on how we approach safety. We kept things high level on purpose. In order.
All right, so this is just the article. I don't really... We've seen the article already. Let's zoom ahead a little bit.
Do you think? That just sounds like a pathetic...
To be fair.
Yeah, it's like a non-answer.
Fair.
Oh, yeah. They wouldn't know who they were. Honestly, the next...
Not article, blog post, rather.
TwitchCon, if there's another one...
I just don't really trust anybody with a Twitch account. Personally.
Yeah, don't believe your eyes.
No Twitch accounts allowed. Just a bunch of people confused.
Yeah. Why do we
never
care
heard
about
of
these
streaming
people?
before.
Okay.
Someone
Free lunch?
Could you imagine? You're like, oh, what's this cool convention? I want to go in there. Yeah, you gotta have a Twitch account, though. A what? What is that? Dude, it seems pretty popular there. What's going on?
So
said I would be banned from because Ian banned me from his chat. They wouldn't let me.
No, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Does that count?
No, it doesn't. That would
Imagine it's like if you get banned by one single streamer, you are then banned from TwitchCon.
be funny though.
Dude, I would go out and I would just ban everybody because I'm partnered. I would just go and like block everybody if that was the case.
Just if you're banned in any chat, you can't go in.
Imagine
Also,
some
if AB's in the chat,
150
ban
stream Andy banning you from their chat, and then you can't go to TwitchCon.
ban them and block them.
Everybody keeps saying I should delete my account so they can't ban me. And it's like, who cares if they ban me? Oh, you can't collaborate with Twitch streamers. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, guys. I can't collaborate with nobody that would I don't know.
Always evolving, guys. We're on the bleeding edge of safety protocols. We continuously evaluate and enhance our security.
Nick, you need to dual stream. That's the funniest part is I could dual stream. I could run ads. I could go on Twitch right now. I choose not to. I legitimately think it would be a waste of my time to use Twitch as a dual streaming alternative.
Protocols based on real-time information and best practices. We work closely with attendees to accommodate additional security needs, guys. So we are doing interviews. We are putting out press releases. We are taking this very freaking seriously, dude.
Yep.
So now let's introduce Emiru, who is a very popular Twitch streamer. She does the kind of like what's it called when you dress up?
Cosplay.
She does cosplay.
So this girl does like dress up games in his room and her room, and she's like, dude, it's so funny because nobody who's covering this really knows who Emiru is. I was watching Waller talk about this with Az, and they're like, yeah, I've got no idea what she does, but but again, I'm telling you, it brings everybody together. This story is so obvious. Twitch looks so bad. Everyone who's even like tangentially aware of this knows exactly.
Let's play.
And she is I looked it up myself. She is on the
What does felted mean? It means they're seething, mauling, coping, crying.
Twitch charts.
Spurging.
The highest female content creator on Twitch.
Okay. She seems funny and cool.
At least on English Twitch.
I don't know much about her. She seems funny and cool and chill. So good for her for being funny, cool, and chill.
Yeah, she was like number 19.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Hey, I think you should take a pretty stream nap more often.
Dude, I need my pretty
Living
naps.
the energy in the studio today.
To be honest, I don't know if I'm still kind of dead. I'm just having fun. Like, this is a fun story. Like, I'm gonna like die immediately when I go off camera.
Overall or something like that on the site.
So here she is talking. This is before the convention. She talks about that Twitch has a requirement in her contract to do a meet and greet at TwitchCon.
Yeah, and the other streamer's like, okay, just to be clear with you, mine is not a requirement. And then Emiru was like, what the fuck? Mine's a requirement. I was required to do this.
So these other people had the option to say no, but apparently she has some kind of deal with Twitch.
I wonder if the original contracts were like the other one, where it's like you can do it if you want, and then they're like, nobody wants to do these. They're like, okay, we're gonna need to start baking these things in like the Marvel people.
That obligates her to do a meet and greet at TwitchCon. So presumably,
Blackwood Barbie, is it the restream or am I tripping? No, this is not live. We covered this last time.
would expect, right, that these people are doing everything in their power to keep you safe. I mean, it's your safety is their responsibility. They're forcing you to be there, right? Here she is talking about it.
So I had to cancel my meet and
This
greet
is
because
Emiru
of
here,
this
in
stuff.
case you don't know,
But
on the right.
in order to, I can't cancel my meet and greet and not cancel her show.
Now she has since clarified that she could, like she's saying that she can't do it because if people are expecting like a meet and greet or whatever, like she didn't want to do one or the other. Whereas Emiru was literally forced to do the meet and greet. She was not.
Because of the fact that the reason I cancel my meet and greet is I don't want to be in the same place for 2 hours. Because of people being weird.
Okay.
And then...
Bro, she's got like a voice straight off of Jersey Shore. Who does she sound like? She's got like that...
I'm under contract with them, so I can't cancel one and not cancel the other.
Interesting. Oh.
I just totally dated myself with that reference. JWoww. Yeah, she's got JWoww's voice.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
I kept my meet and greet because I wanted to keep my show. Surely it'll be fine.
I'm sorry, Emmy.
So she's saying she had to keep her meet and greet because she wanted to keep her show.
Right.
So, yeah. So
Hers is a package deal.
Sure.
You want...
I'm old. Yeah, I'm literally... I'm Taylor posting right now. Dude, that's what... When you get outed for being old online, you're Taylor posting.
You want a show at TwitchCon?
Listen.
Get ready to get accosted by weirdos.
Listen, it's a reasonable deal setup, presumably.
Yeah.
If,
presuming that they do their due diligence to keep you safe. Yeah. That's fair.
But so okay, here's the context. We've laid out all the context here. Bunch of creators have expressed they don't feel safe there and they're not going. In response, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy did interviews. They put up blog posts.
I heard that Taylor did like one of those 23andMe things to find out what her heritage was. And then they called her on the phone, had her come down, which is like extremely weird because usually they just mail you the results. And they just screamed in her face and ran out of the room.
Assuring everybody, we have gone above and beyond to do the best security in the game. Right? We have protocols.
We're always evolving. We have a command center.
If somebody tries to break in, this is what Dan Clancy will say. Where are you going, man?
Is this his rap song?
Where are you going? I'll see you later. As in, see you later, he's kicking him out.
We're getting breaking news as we're going right now.
They didn't even say see you later to the fucking guy.
There's different streamers talking about everything.
Oh.
Senna just called out Taylor Lorenz.
Yo!
Go, dude!
We saw that earlier.
But I fucking hate Taylor Lorenz, and I want to talk shit about her today.
Dude, that's my spirit animal right there. Listen to that. Tell me right now you don't feel this in your soul.
Oh, dude!
I don't know who Senna is, but I fucking hate Taylor Lorenz, and I want to talk shit about her today,
She was
too.
just
Senna was in that clip on the left there.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are or what you've done, but I also have a shared mutual hatred for Taylor Lorenz, so I am willing to hear you out.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Finally. Can we please make it mainstream to hate Taylor Lorenz?
I mean, this is...
I'll even say it is mainstream. People don't want to hear Taylor Lorenz. That's the problem.
We're getting ahead of ourselves, but her response is one of the most outrageous.
What she did...
I can't believe what she's doing.
To run defense.
Yeah.
To run interference for Twitch is despicable.
It really is. It really is.
You know, this is okay. I'm not going to get sidetracked. I'm going to talk about her when
that comes
we
later.
get there.
That comes later.
So add that to the doc.
Add that.
Yeah,
it's in there.
We love live updates, breaking news.
We love it.
Guys.
All right, I don't think you could show this, but obviously what you're going to see here in the top corner is the gigantic hulking Matt Rempe-sized man comes up and grabs her. So we're going to just zoom past that, and then obviously it's
first 3 hours. Their top female streamer is sexually assaulted.
And
I mean, I don't mean to laugh because it's obviously not a good outcome, but that sentence is nuclear. It's like, guys, I'm scared to be here. Oh, we take security very seriously. And then Ethan Klein is on stream a week later.
3 hours. First 3 hours. Their top female streamer is sexually assaulted.
And it reminds me of watching the fucking Conor McGregor Jose Aldo knockout, and Joe Rogan's like, the first punch he threw.
That guy.
Like, you didn't expect it to happen that fast. Everyone kind of thought it was a potential thing, but you didn't expect it to happen that fast.
Pushed him.
That's her security.
That's her security.
Not
Twitch. Yeah, I'm kind of getting to
slapped him.
Yeah.
Sorry. But the guy the guy who essentially saved her.
Thank you.
Isn't even Twitch security. This is someone she brought extra to protect herself because she didn't trust Twitch's security.
Dude, this was
honestly,
this was Taylor Lorenz while she was making her actual art. Unironically, this was literally Taylor Lorenz's live reaction to finding out her misogyny article has the perfect possible victim.
You guys, this is like, if this was all that happened,
that was, dude, unironically, that is literally Taylor. That has to be. Taylor was probably like jumping for joy when she found out that she had great article bait.
But it's so much worse.
Yep.
At the expense of other people.
Whoa. He has a pen in his hand, too.
Dude, Taylor Lorenz, the witch queen.
Too, by the way. If he wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
Yeah.
If he could have killed her with a pen, I think.
Sure.
A big guy like that.
I mean, he got all the way to her and made physical contact with her. He could have had a knife, could have had anything.
He easily could have killed her in that moment.
If you go back, I just want to show you, like, if you go back, okay, so see how her panel is like in between these two other panels, sort of like she's on the right, like basically when we went the other year, Amaranth's like side was just the main walkway. So like she was like,
holy
anyone
shit!
we walked by and said hi, like
That's dude. How are these not like segregated at VidCon? They're legitimately like, it's a big room with different meet and greets with like set lines, right? I don't know how the security is. I think they can do walk-ins, right? I think VidCon allows walk-ins. I don't think it's like that, but there are like they don't put every meet and greet next to each other.
Oh.
Is it supposed to be a flex? What is the security reason why you would mix the lines if you're doing background checks?
We were just
on some of them
going back and forth, like, and I thought that was strange. I'm like, dude, anyone could just like.
Breaking news: Nick calls for segregation. Unironically, though, they should be segregating the meet and greets 100%. They should not be like an amalgamation pit.
Rush her if they wanted to.
What's especially strange is like, Twitch is fueled by parasocial relationships. Like if there's any social media account that needs to protect their creators, it's Twitch, right? Because these people have intense emotional and personal connections.
Fostered by.
Yeah, and again, I'm not blaming anybody, but that is like the business model. The business model, it's like you know why they don't do conventions for gacha game mobile applications? Because the types of people who keep Raid Shadow Legends profitable are not people you would ever want to meet in real life. I think the same thing applies with like top Twitch subs. Like you unironically would never, ever, 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 ever want to meet a tier 3 sub on Twitch, especially if you're a woman. Specifically if you're a woman. Because ultimately, if you want to call out this misogyny problem, you have to do this twofold. Is it misogyny when you're making sexualized comments about streamers who did like hot tub streams? Is that misogyny too? Are you allowed to like make references to that? Ultimately, the misogyny angle is a double-edged sword because the profitability margin for female streamers is so high because their audience is inherently sexual. Like they're a crazy psychopath, probably. If they weren't donating to certain streamers, they might go on to like commit massive atrocities because their fixation is placed on girls with like baby voices on twitch.tv. It is like extremely gross. If we alienated all forms of misogyny from Twitch, I think that it would fuck up their revenue legitimately.
The platform, like with everything about
the Raiders have landed. Thank you. Is that Mike the Bike?
The way that the platform is designed. Yeah. Undoubted.
Like Twitch profits from parasocial freaks, actual subhuman troglodyte audience members.
So.
So
And again, that's why I wouldn't feel comfortable doing this. Like these TwitchCon events, like it literally invites the craziest people with the most amount of money to come meet these streamers they're hyper fixated on in real life. This is a scary situation.
I don't know, but yeah, and he's just such a fucking creepy, gross, massive dude, man. Ugh, what a disgust.
I shouldn't be showing that. I have to fucking blur that. But yeah, dude, huge, creepy fucking guy.
It's crazy. Holy shit.
Pretty horrible.
Dude, I never heard the audio of this. Wait, dude, somebody's holding the camera. It's like, wow, dude, that's crazy. I've never heard the full version.
That's crazy. Holy shit.
Pretty horrible. Pretty disturbing.
Wait, ban tier 3 subs? That's a great idea. Cut their revenue. That legitimately, the streamers would be against that because they don't want the tier 3s to become tier 2s and only pay them like a quarter of the money or whatever the fuck it actually costs.
Sorry, extremely disturbing. Very gross and disturbing. Traumatizing. Absolutely traumatizing.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I love everybody here. I appreciate everybody here. I don't even let people DM me. I try to keep like a firm indicate, and if there was somebody here who wanted to like wail out and give me like $1,000 or something like that on the chance that I like talk to them and be their friend, I would ask them to like keep their money, right? I don't think there should be any like. I think that would probably be like a net negative long term.
What the fuck just happened? What happened?
Also, I think that guy in blue is just like a fucking fan, and people are like harassing him because his hair is blue. Therefore, he must work at Twitch, and he must be like a wimpy guy who didn't defend the girl. I don't know. I don't think he even works there.
Did I film that? I don't.
Yes, bro. Thank you, by the way. You did such a good job of capturing that. You honestly, and she goes into explaining it in more detail. I'll let her explain it. But this guy is a hero for capturing that because this is the only video I've seen essentially.
Yeah, but for female content creators, it's not like, oh, I'd like to talk to you on Discord. It's like, if I give you $1,000, can I sniff your arm at VidCon? Can I, for 10,000, can I lick your toe?
That
and it's creepy.
Really showed what happened.
If he didn't,
no way.
People probably wouldn't have believed her or said she was exaggerating. Maybe.
Right.
Or even more importantly,
she's lucky they were filming. Oh my god, yeah, 100%. People would be saying that she's a liar. If they weren't filming, if nobody caught this on video, they'd be calling her a liar. They'd be like, well, Twitch would have done something, obviously. They would have assumed that Twitch would have taken care of it. Dude, imagine dude, oh god. Imagine the world where there was no video footage for like 3 days, what Taylor would have tweeted. If nobody had definitive evidence that Emiru was sexually assaulted at VidCon, imagine the tweets, dude. If that footage was held back a couple of days.
Twitch wouldn't have fucking done anything or cared about it.
Right.
Which is what she alleges, credibly.
Hey, that's why other streamers didn't want to come.
Dude, some people would, I don't know if Taylor would have, some people would have just flat out denied it happened. Who were there. They would be like, no, there's no way. No one was talking about it. It definitely didn't happen. If I would know. I was at TwitchCon. I met TwitchCon. TwitchCon is the most spoiled convention I've ever been to. Dude, if they could have lied about it, they would have lied about it.
Valkyrie cutie because of...
Is there more? I haven't watched this whole... Basically what
I think the most important thing, and maybe you're about to, but...
Nick wants that world. The reality of the situation is, even if I was like a masochist who would have liked her job to be more difficult in explaining herself, which I wouldn't, to be clear, I don't need that to prove my argument. Taylor makes it easy enough that you don't need a smoking gun with Taylor. She is the weapon. Taylor is a walking smoking gun. Everyone who hates her, everyone who needs to know things about her already knows about her. Everybody who's compromised pretends they like her and will inevitably turn on her. She has no actual like fan base because she's not an influencer. She's a wannabe influencer who dresses up as a journalist so she can hang around Hassan Piker.
You should point out the fact that
dude, she's a weapon of autism.
Walks away.
Well, so we're getting to that.
It's like when I call Bo Blacks an autistic warhead. She's kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's walked off, but you would assume like...
Dude, imagine her glazing Kim Jong-un or something in a conversation like that, like interviewing fucking Kim Jong-un.
With, Dan Clancy's like, there's police, security, secret agents, sleeper agents, video.
Like, I know I know that America has got like a lot of problems going on over there, and you guys are getting like a lot of heat for this, but like...
There's cameras, laser.
Yeah, the command center is probably swirling with activity right now. They've gone DEFCON 1. And they're
All right, I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Twitch has zero tolerance.
So this is the Twitch zero tolerance tweet that they put out. Here we go.
Dang, dude.
Actually, facts, guys. Yeah,
okay, hold on. I've been on your side, AB. Shawshank is a much better movie than Ocean's 11.
What? All right, we're moving past this. Like, I'm not hearing triggering texts.
No, but that's not the only thing. If you're talking about like a sleep...
Come on.
This guy's got references.
He's got references.
Falling out of his pocket.
If you guys... Who here is watching the EFAP movies episodes and stuff? Can I just vent for a second as a palate cleanser? Are there any good movies? Is there a good horror movie? I legitimately, I don't know. I am so... You guys have no idea what I have been through. And you won't know for some time. But can somebody please tell me if there are any actual good horror movies? No? Are they all bad? I can't give you any information, but just know that things do not get better from here.
I think you referenced the Mummy
Adam McIntyre? Mummy!
I gotta be honest with you. I think the best movie that I watched with Mauler was probably the first Chucky movie. Yeah.
Mummy! Yeah, Mummy.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Oh my god, the Adam McIntyre. How dare you? We're on tour.
Mummy?
Is my mom in the chat?
No, Mummy, no. No, Mummy, I'm going on tour. No, they called ice on me. They sent it to me. Oh, Mummy, no.
Anyone see her?
Okay. So Twitch lied. Presumably they didn't realize, being the geniuses they are, that every second was being filmed by somebody.
Dude, the guys at TwitchCon didn't know that they were on camera. That's insane. Dude, they were unaware. Not only were they unaware that a sexual assault was happening in front of their eyes, they were unaware of the concept that people might be recording at a convention about streamers. That's so funny, dude.
Right.
And they put it together, what happened. So let's take a look here. Here's another thing that came up about the break.
You know what I was going to do? I legitimately... So here's my personal policy. If I ever go anywhere, I try to wait 24 hours before tweeting about anything related to it. Or if I have to tweet about it that day, like it's something like VidCon, I wait till I have left the building and then I tweet like I had just gotten there or something. Like that's what I always make sure. And I don't think that like anybody's coming to get me or anything like that. That's just like a basic precaution that I've been doing even before I think it was probably somewhat necessary. I think that like, dude, I was thinking like, should I live stream walking around VidCon right now? And I'm like, I don't want to broadcast my and again, that's before all this other stuff happened where people, like, I guess, kind of have a reason to be scared about it. It's like I would never walk around a convention floor live streaming.
Bracelets. Lots of little clips started surfacing showing the their phenomenal security.
Like I saw what happened to Bo Blacks. They were like Bo Black sightings because he kept live streaming with that really creepy weird dude who like went up on the bridge afterwards. And people were just like, oh my god, I do not want to, I want to avoid this freak at all costs.
Here's one.
But they were like, people were keeping tabs on his streams.
TwitchCon security is being called into question after this clip went viral on live stream fails.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah. We'll just scan in.
They were recording Bo Black's like Bigfoot too. It wasn't even him. It wasn't even all him. There were videos zooming in from miles away.
And then we're meeting him up front. Okay. Thank you.
Did it work? You'll notice it's never...
Don't wear a shirt that says I'm Nick. But if you're live streaming, like, dude, if I'm walking around there, 0% chance I get recognized. If I'm live streaming my direct location, where you could just straight up walk up to me and stream snipe me in real life, that's a completely different story.
Giving a confirmation.
That's the only way anyone would ever recognize me, is if I literally broadcast my location.
This looks fake.
No, it's real.
It's just showing red, no green. Okay. He said go in.
Oh, okay. Seems real tight.
So none of them, by the way, got a green on that.
See, Danny's really good.
You ever get recognized in real life? Dude. Okay. I don't get recognized in real life. Yes, I did. I got recognized one time in real life. When I bought my car, the sales associate recognized my voice and asked if I was that Nicholas DeOrio. That was the only time I've ever been fucking recognized in real life. And it was the person who drove my car around when I was buying it. That was the only time that's ever happened. Now, that being said, I've had lots of interactions where people mention me, and then the people that they know that I do YouTube. Recently, my parents had a Halloween party, and one of their coworkers asked me, they asked for their parents to like bring home. Well, I don't know what the fucking thing was. Essentially, I signed the fucking.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
I signed a bottle
really
of hot sauce or whatever and gave it to them. Is essentially what happened there. But it's always stuff like that where like people who like know they meet my parents, hear the last name, and they go, "Oh, it's you're Nick's dad" or something. That happens more than you'd believe.
That just being ultra confident about everything, and
we just walked past.
Yeah. Which one's which?
We do it.
Which, by the way, that reminds me, I need to finish doing that stuff. We're still launching the hot sauce. Dude, Billy sent me like a fuckload of labels, bro. So I need to finish signing all those, and those will be up very soon.
Little crime on video. We do crime.
Oh, can I just mention something again? This is my last palate cleanser, because we keep palate cleansing this segment really hard. Has anybody found out if Minx is okay? Oh god, I'm on Yeet right now, dude. Oh, I always get nervous. What did I say? Dude, I'm like a little concerned. And I don't know if this is reasonable or not. Minx tweeted like almost like 3 days ago now saying, "Fuck you, Nick DeOrio." And that was the last thing she said. And she hasn't been around anywhere, I don't think. Is she like alive?
I just saw Keffel's tweet on.
Because I mean, I wasn't, dude. It was 3 a.m. I have no idea what she's talking about. I didn't stream that day. I think she's memeing, but she's just kind of. Does she usually just disappear? I don't know. No, I don't have her number. She called me on Twitter that time. I shot her over a DM asking like if we're good, because I was like, what's going on? But yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to her. Like, I don't know. If you know who Minx is, I guess like check in, because it's been like 3 days.
We film it live.
Dude, that was funny, dude.
Thank you.
She abruptly called in to talk about iDubbbz and was talking about her like broken microwave. It was really funny. But no, that's like the last interaction that I had with her.
Is this for the meet and greet section?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Dude, that guy probably just walked in and went straight to her.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is because like a lot of these big streamers on the sides are completely empty. Like, you could just walk past, you could just walk up.
Looks like an airport at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
No offense to people are into this, but this looks like hell to me.
I think it looks like hell to everybody. No content creator wants to just patrol the VidCon floor. Like, I don't think that's... it's not like... It's fun interacting with audience members. It's not... Nobody's iDubbbz, but it's like... Yeah, I don't know. And the stuff there is like, what are you actually getting from this event? What are they doing there? Are these fun panels super fun? VidCon, no convention has been fun since like the Anita Sarkeesian Boogie VidCon. Has there been a notable convention around social media influencers after that VidCon that has kind of felt the same?
You mean doing the meet and greet?
Being there or doing it. Hell.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, cons can be fun.
True, TanaCon. TanaCon is legitimately the best convention ever.
This one doesn't look particularly fun.
Be fun.
We forgive Shane Dawson for like glazing it.
This one does
It turns out they can get a whole lot worse.
not look fun.
The other thing I'll say, well,
They don't even have a ball pit.
This is probably right at the beginning, right? Is this early on Friday when they first open?
This was in the first 3 hours.
My observation.
I don't know when this was.
My observation from all of this footage.
I thought dude,
is that it looks pretty.
I don't know what Dan, he said. My observation. I thought he said my ops. Like Dan has ops that are working against him constantly.
Fucking empty. Now I haven't been to TwitchCon before, so I don't compare it to other years, and also this might be early, and so it hasn't really like peaked yet. But I've been to.
If we don't get banned, we should. I should get like a bunch of streamers. I actually really wanted to do TwitchCon, and you know why I wanted to do like I don't know what year it was, but it was in Las Vegas. And it's like it's not fucking Orange County. Nobody ever wants to do shit in New York. Why does nobody do shit in New York, bro? That would be so much more fun. Is it like tax purposes or something? But dude, when TwitchCon was in Las Vegas, I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds like more fun than whatever the... Because it was that... Remember, it was like, do you want to go to VidCon in California? There's stuff to do in Cali. But the VidCon that's on the East Coast, and you never hear about it, is VidCon Baltimore. Yeah. I would rather go to TwitchCon Las Vegas with everything that I know than spend time at VidCon Baltimore, because most of you are probably hearing about VidCon Baltimore for the very first time. Nobody knows that event even exists. Did you know they do 2 VidCons per year? No, neither did the creators, because nobody goes to that one.
That convention center dozens of times, because I used to go to San Diego Comic-Con all the time. So I know what it looks like with like a busy amount of people.
Why Baltimore? I don't know why Baltimore.
There at, and this looks...
dude, I'm never going to forget when I made the tweet, hey guys, VidCon is still on, the year of the COVID pandemic when they canceled it and we all went anyway. And I said, guys, they've rescheduled it. They've moved it to Mexico. And everyone was just like, oh, yeah, that's great. You know, unfortunately, though, I have made plans that week, and I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I just died again. Oh. Yeah, the minute they heard Mexico, they were like, yeah, no, yeah, we're not going to that one. But thank you for the idea.
Dead.
So
it's like nobody there.
When they have big streamers doing the meet and greet,
Colorado, it's too high up, dude. Colorado's like way too high up, dude. We can't do Colorado.
they kind of do it a little bit to the side and
they push them off.
Yeah, and if it's someone big, they kind of don't have all the booths
Nick
open.
just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
As an MD native, we have a VidCon.
What would you... Hold on. Nick, what would your reaction be? Yeah, dude, that's funny. You literally lived there and didn't know. That's very funny. What would you do? Ah!
You claim to care about rape.
Thank you.
And you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape
Thank
Review.
you.
I am from DC. This is the first time I've heard of VidCon Baltimore.
That's so funny. Well, that's what I said. It's like, oh, we should stay in like DC. How close is it to the event? And that would probably be more fun. There's like more shit to do there. I'm not going to the Orioles game, my guy. It's not happening. But dude, someone's like, what would you do if Emiru ended up going Raja Jackson mode, on the attacker? And I think that might be that would be one of the greatest videos of all time if Emiru just started beating the fuck out of that guy. Holy shit. I mean, the size difference, it would be like, dude, it would literally justify Ellie beating the shit out of that guy in the first 3 minutes of The Last of Us. People are like, oh, Ellie can't do that. Which is pretty accurate. Ellie probably can't do that. But dude, if Emiru beat the shit out of that like 6'5" man, that would be insane.
Okay. So yeah. I mean, maybe it got busier later.
Oh, there he is.
Where is he? Oh, I see him.
Over there.
S-Fan.
Yeah, TwitchCon, unironically, no, not TwitchCon. VidCon needs to go east. Okay, go further east.
Essentially that. 3 of them scanned their bracelet, got reds.
All right, now we're going to skip to the Taylor part. I want to hear Ethan and... Guys, I literally give you half the segment. Go check out the rest on Ethan's channel. But I want to check out the Taylor stuff because I need to hear him freak out about the way that they treated this.
Yeah. So you got to kind of be really committed to watching Pulp Fiction.
What was the
fast legal facts?
Winston Wolf. Nate, what was the character of the wolf called in Spanish?
To defend Emiru.
The shit for free.
Yeah. So you would think that Taylor Lorenz, leftist hero, would be the first person to defend Emiru.
Is this the first time that, like, Taylor beat Hassan to the take? Like, usually she just parrots whatever Hassan says, but this time she had to actually think about her position. Because you would think that she would be, like, she would have undying support for Emiru here.
Who's the victim of this totally negligent failure.
Giant tech company? Silicon Valley?
Silicon company, who failed this girl. Go ahead, Taylor Lorenz.
and others. Obviously, we saw one Twitch streamer yesterday, Emiru, get assaulted by a male fan, and a lot of streamers have, especially female streamers, have talked about, you know, the danger that they feel from these sort of toxic, I guess, parasocial kind of creeps. What are you guys doing to prioritize safety? Because I know also a bunch of Twitch content creators said that they were too scared to even come to TwitchCon this year, just in case something like what happened yesterday would happen.
The safety of our creators is the top priority. The challenge.
So this is the edited version. It sounds a little different than the version that we heard. But yeah, I do want to hear Ethan's take on it.
We face.
Bro, she was already assaulted.
Yeah, like she comes in. Ow, what the? Oh, what a camping piece of shit, dude.
Let's not with this. The way she's framed this is already like.
It's like
they discussed this ahead of time.
Softballing it, yeah.
They did this. They discussed exactly how to frame this ahead of time.
Yeah. The question isn't how did this happen? It's what are we hypothetically doing to prevent this thing that happened?
No, it's not even that, Dan. It's why did this happen? I thought it was so safe. It was safe when I was there. How could this have possibly occurred? You could have never planned for it.
To have happened from
how did this happen? How could you let this happen? Why were you partying that night?
Dude, how could this have happened? It was so safe when I was there.
Yeah.
What were you doing at the time? Like, you're a journalist? No, you're a fucking lapdog.
True.
And I don't know why she's doing this, presumably just because without Twitch, Hassan is basically, without Twitch running defense for him and promoting him, he's concerned, and he should be that he would lose a lot. And so I think what's happening is Taylor Lorenz is doing this to serve Hassan's interests. I really don't know.
Why does he wear the Crocodile Dundee hat?
Bro, take the hat off. This is now not the time. Right?
Dude, yeah, can you take the cowboy hat off for like 2 seconds? What am I doing wrong? Oh,
wear that Crocodile Dundee hat if you were crafty and stop the dude.
Right.
Dundee would have stopped.
I can't believe he took this interview at all. It's like insane. Oh, wait, can you hear the webs?
That dude.
Can you hear the webs, chat? Is that obnoxious?
Crocodile Dundee would have stopped.
You know, Dundee would have got it done.
Yeah, dude. That's not a knife. That's a knife. This is a very dated reference too, by the way.
Oh,
shut up, Nate.
Shut the fuck up, Nate.
Fuck you, Nate.
Fuck you,
it's true.
It's true. Shut up, Nate.
All right, let me watch this.
This is a challenge in today's society. It's not limited to Twitch.
Dude, I saw the Ethan Klein subreddit was getting mad because the fat Nate meme was AI generated. And like they need to make Nate fatter legitimately because AI is stealing fat Nate's job.
Extend.
Like they've got to like engorge him so he could be real. I don't get it. I don't get the blind all AI is bad hatred.
Throughout.
Fuck you sideways.
Wait, let me.
Okay.
Oh, Fat Love. I don't know why I just said Fat Nate. Sorry, Fat Love. My bad.
I'm pausing it too much, but he's essentially victim blaming. Go ahead.
Just in case something like what happened yesterday would happen.
They were like, dude, this is AI generated. It's like, yeah, of course it's AI generated. He's not fat. Like, wait, where is this, dude? I need to find this. It was, I don't know if they removed it, but the video is like so comically ridiculous. Like, oh no, AI slop. It's like, yeah, no shit. Now, in the defense of the people who like are in this thread, I think the most part, like they're downvoting the people who are like AI bad. This is horrible. Get this off my screen. Are we legally not allowed to laugh at this because it's AI generated? Dude, how could it? Dude, this is what peak human form is, all right? And it can never be copied.
The safety of our creators is the top priority. The challenge we face is a challenge in today's society. It's not limited to Twitch. It extends throughout our society.
Fuck.
Yeah, so just so you know, I'm going to preface by saying it's not our fault. Nobody could have stopped this. This affects everybody equally. People be crazy these days.
Sometimes, you know, these things happen.
So starts by kicking the can down.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I don't think it should be just straight blind hatred. Yeah, AI sucks. It replaces people's jobs. It fucks over people. Also, this video is really funny.
The road here with.
I mean, at some point, you're going to realize that like 90% of what you're interacting with is like AI integrated directly into it. And at that point, what are you going to do? Boycott everything?
To no pushback from Taylor Lorenz.
You think that when you're live streaming, in many ways,
like you can't downvote your way out of this. It's happening.
You control your community and you can ban people. You can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating with you aren't there. Okay, it's very different.
Literally.
Is she really doing this for Hassan? I don't think she's doing this for Hassan. I think she's like insane. I think she's crazy. I don't think Hassan has this take. Is Hassan blindly defending them yet?
Somehow has found a way to blame Emiru for not calling her audience somehow of creeps. It's madness.
He's talking about like safety in chat, right? Like, what does this have to do with the physical like assault that just happened?
I don't know if he's obfuscating or if he's saying like people from chat can get banned from the convention that they flag. I really don't know.
No, there's no reason to open this unless Taylor has clipped him dramatically badly. Opening up talking about Emiru by like commenting on your ability to ban bad faith chatters is actually insane.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
either way, I don't want to hear shit from you other than why the fuck this happened. What a coward. This is so cowardly. Both of them. What a pathetic, cowardly showing of just...
By the way, guys, I'm not playing Spider-Man right now. This was my actual, trip to go purchase Meta Ray-Bans. I'm just playing it right now. Going to the Sunglass Hut in Soho.
Wow. Two cowards walk into a bar.
Shout out to the Sunglass Hut in Soho.
I don't know what happens, but Emiru gets sexually assaulted. Oh, I know. Two cowards walk into a bar. Meanwhile, one of their talents is getting sexually assaulted, and they don't care or know anything about it. That's the joke. Punchline. Please laugh.
Guys, it's okay. We've banned her. We have banned him from the event, guys. Wait, what about the police? The police? Dude, defund those guys. What are you talking about?
That was bad. It wasn't a good joke.
Give him a whistle, man.
Fuck.
It's not even whistle worthy. It's like kazoo worthy.
A kazoo? What is that? What are you doing? What am I, a duck?
You hear what I said? I said, that shit sucked.
Dude, he got owned. I think when you make a bad joke on there, don't they have a thing for it?
Sorts of stuff. Well,
Don't they, like the chat just votes you down?
I can't stop that. But when I live stream, they basically
Dan does not suck. Do not defame Dan. Dan is awesome.
don't bother me.
Why
Now, what
are
happened
you
yesterday,
talking
obviously,
about this? Someone was assaulted physically at your con.
was something that we
Oh, why are you talking at all is probably the correct one.
care deeply about securing this
No, you
environment.
do not.
You know, we're looking very closely at everything that happened there.
Bitch,
and
you
I
were
care deeply about Emmy.
drinking.
She's a friend of mine.
So my joke works. He walked into a bar. It worked.
All right. No more coping, Ethan.
Working on, I think.
Get back to slaughtering.
Okay, so we're doing everything to support her. Meanwhile, do you have the clip of her saying that nobody from Twitch reached out to her?
I bet Synthetic Man got to this part in the game and they're like, they put an unskippable scene. The game does not function. It's like hold X to switch to Miles. I don't know what to do. They won't let me play. I don't know what to do.
Sure. You know? Because I do recall seeing that in that.
There's a game-breaking bug. I can't keep going.
Everyone identifies our tools in terms of trust and safety as
He's way
the leaders
too
in
like
the industry.
cavalier. He's just way too passive and casual about this.
About helping creators, but that means there's always more work to be done because that's the world we live in now.
No, it is not, bro. This is your fault. This is not the world we live in's fault.
And if we do live in that world, you're the one who made that world.
You are the one.
You're the one who runs the website that fosters these parasocial.
Dude, we run the earth, dude.
Relationships and these stalkers.
He's the
coming
king
after
of this
these people.
world.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys profit directly off the unhinged schizophrenic tier 3 sub people, dude. So does everybody else, but like it's probably at its worst on Twitch. It has to be.
You know? 100%, man.
Today that I guess this fan was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon. Why should streamers trust Twitch to keep them safe at TwitchCon? Because
So what she's doing again is the softest ball that they've talked about beforehand. She's reading her questions from a phone, by the way. Amateur hour, loser, idiot, total fucking.
Dude, I love how fucking aggressive Ethan is because I mean we're at our wits' end here, right? Like, it is actually insane that Taylor is still taken somewhat seriously by extremely dumb people online. It's actually agonizing. So I understand, like, just the straight up fuck this behavior.
Unprofessional. Like, golly. Jesus Christ.
Simultaneously, this has been such a secure event to the point that even, like, journalists have had struggled. Like, you know, it is very...
Can you please... This was, like, an easy win for her.
Yeah.
She still somehow managed to look like the biggest creep, the biggest coward, the biggest loser. She couldn't pass the opportunity to be like, actually, guys, the security was so great there.
Yeah.
I was having trouble.
Guys, They literally were they made me take off my mask. It couldn't have been better, dude. It was so inconvenient when I take off my mask. I knew I was safer because of it, dude.
Hard-hitting question you have for him, Taylor.
I mean,
fantastic.
Essentially saying like it wasn't their fault.
Yeah, exactly.
You
did everything you could.
I feel like an amateur dude, she was flexing how much more qualified than she was than a rape reviewer, right? And then unironically, she bombs the interview. She literally hosts like ultimate sexual assault review to justify her fucking misogyny bullshit, right? Like legitimately, it's actually insane that she called me out and then went out and did this.
You tried.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Oh my God. The truth is she sees Twitch as like a leftist platform that's like important for the movement, I think. It's something like that, right?
Which doesn't make any fucking sense because the biggest streamer on there is fucking Asmongold. Yes.
He's multi-streaming now. I don't think
Ethan wanted to be Hassan, right?
He gets crazy numbers on Twitch anymore.
I think that's wrong.
Last I saw he had
No, I
like
think
single-digit thousands.
No,
definitely not.
completely wrong.
No, you're definitely not.
He's significantly bigger than his son.
Oh, dude, Dan even knows it, bro. That's so funny.
Yeah, he usually averages 40K, I would guess.
Hassan is one of the biggest, though. But yeah, I mean,
Holy shit, I just killed that guy. And he's going to get up after that, isn't it? No, he's not.
I'm not saying that Taylor doesn't think that way.
I just punched that guy through the ceiling, slammed him down, bounced him like a basketball, and knocked him unconscious. That guy just died, bro.
But she's not right if she does.
Yeah, it's right.
That's incorrect.
Place, Dad.
Place.
Happened there.
Hassan's no longer top 100. Yeah, that's insane. I saw that yesterday.
And I care deeply about Emmy. She's a friend of mine, and so I want to see how we can support her. This is just something we have to keep working on. I think everyone identifies our tool.
I went back because I want you guys to hear this again.
In terms of trust and safety as the leaders in the industry about helping creators, but that means there's always more work to be done because that's the world we live in now.
Demi had posted earlier today that I guess this fan was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon. Why should streamers trust Twitch to keep them safe at TwitchCon?
So it sounds like she's almost about to ask a good question.
Attempted question by journalist Taylor Lorenz.
And then parlays it into this.
Because I feel like simultaneously this has been such a secure event to the point that even like journalists have had struggled. Like, it is very secure. But here's this man that just walks up and is...
Dude, Taylor is like the journalist version of Mika's rhetoric being a teacher. You know what I mean? Or actually, no, Mika's is still not as good because she didn't even make it. Because she never actually... She's still an attempted teacher. I guess people refer to her as a journalist.
Somehow able to bypass all these things. So why should they trust the platform when...
She was so close, dude. So close yet so far. I cannot believe that attempted journalist Mika's rhetoric might not get a job because of Ethan Klein.
Slip-ups or,
attempted teacher.
Things like this have happened.
Well, I mean, as you know, I think you toured some of what we do in terms of security. The reality is, even as you do...
She's she's struggling to finish a sentence. That was a bad sentence to fuck. Oh my Lord, Jesus. Well, yeah, I mean, she's like starstruck. This is like the most important thing she's ever done. Interview a fucking CEO in a cowboy hat. Not about the sexual assault that just occurred.
A lot in terms of security in today's world. There are challenges that can present themselves, especially when someone...
Any journalist worth their salt would be asking follow-up questions like... What did you do actually then? Yeah. How could this happen? Are you saying this?
No, she's just looking for an excuse to say, nah, it's all good.
Happen at any event? Are you saying that it doesn't matter how much security that this is bound to happen? There's nothing you could do to prevent it?
Fucking unbelievable how badly she dropped the ball.
Nick, you ever think of playing Legends ZA? It could be a good stream game. I think I'm gonna play that on the 3rd channel, but I might switch to it after this segment.
Here, and then. As we'll see, like triples down on it later.
Did he just say Nick triples down? I didn't triple down on shit.
Man, she is such a
moron.
Is putting themselves out there, right? And so, we try to work very closely with each creator about what they want to do and what works for them, right? So I don't want to get into any, specifics or details.
Who's Taylor's uncle? Uncle Magic! I'm sorry, that was a very niche reference. Nobody's going to get that.
Part of that is working with creators and, trying to find them. Right now, we're definitely, ramping it up to make sure creators know that we have the resources there to help them figure out
You've done terrific, sweetie.
Whoa, that was misogynistic. You referred to her as sweetheart. Sweetie. Chris Hansen told me that it was bad. You shouldn't do it.
You are really truth to power here. Yeah. By the way, she's the one that posted this clip.
Yeah.
She's the one that posted this.
Yeah, she got mad that people were covering her glaze fact because she thought it looked good. That's so funny. She fucking thought it looked good.
Yep.
Thinking that it made her look good. I asked Twitch CEO Dan Clancy about Emiru.
We got games for kids, balloon animals.
Assault.
Sorry.
That she dared to tag her. Getting assaulted at TwitchCon and whether creators can trust the platform to keep them safe. Dude, you are a terrible journalist.
She's not a journalist.
Like,
just stop referring to her as a journalist.
She is not.
She's not.
She's a
Twitter personality. Like, you're no more a journalist than anybody in this room.
You can't call her an influencer because she's not. She's not. You know what I mean? She's an attempted influencer. Taylor Lorenz is that's probably the most accurate title for Taylor. Attempted influencer Taylor Lorenz. Because she's not. She's not a streamer. She's not really a YouTuber. Like, she's... it's like if Legal Mindset wasn't a lawyer, but he does, like, legal-related content. You know? Now, obviously he is, but, like, imagine if they had, like, a LawTube channel and it's just some guy who, like, watched Suits. And that was the extent of their legal knowledge. It's like they just explain everything like Harvey Specter winning a case, and they thought that's how the law actually works. That's like a good explanation of what Taylor actually is.
She's an influencer.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a T channel.
There you go.
Dude, this is when they would have broke into their house, and no, it's not.
It's a blog.
You're a blogger, girl.
She's a blogger.
What a fuck.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm not a nurse, but I've watched a lot of House. It's like you just tap your nearest black friend on the shoulder. You're like, I need you to break into their house.
Nightmare, dude. The top comment by Slasher. I wouldn't say, well, the world is fucked up right now. It's not Twitch. Is a
What are you doing? I'm saving everyone.
very reassuring answer.
Nick
Horrible.
just started insulting me.
Even her own
viciously on
fans are
Twitter.
being like, this sounded victim blamey and like he doesn't plan on doing anything. Appreciate your masking. Yeah, great job, sweetie. You're doing
All right, I can't hear what I'm supposed to do right now.
sweet. You're doing great. I mean, yeah, the last time she can...
You claim to care about rape.
Thank you.
And you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Consider
Paralegal
herself
mindset.
a journalist. She was fired.
Harold, that's insane.
Believe actual journalism.
Oh,
The minute you got fired for lying...
She contends that she mutually
that took me way too long.
departed from the Washington Post, I believe.
Unquote, yeah, sure, quote unquote, following a massive scandal in which you look like a giant.
So in Europe,
Wait, okay, but there's one thing that Ethan Klein is not referencing here that he should be.
And do you know what else is massive?
Dude, there we go.
Opinion, she got fucking shit canned.
I can, yeah. I mean, yes, mine and many others.
Looking out for it.
For my opinion, I think that everyone who works with Taylor realizes she's an office cancer, okay? And that, like, she was probably fired and shit canned because of the actions that she did. But, of course, I don't have any first-hand insight to that. I'm just basing this off of all of the stuff that she has said publicly and her absolutely abhorrent behavior online that I imagine no employer would want associated with their name.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Just curious, do you think Ethan would care about you streaming members content? Is this members content? This isn't today's stream. This is just yesterday's regular live.
So
to be fair, that's my opinion too.
I probably wouldn't let it rip. If I was ripping off member content, I'd probably cut it so it's like not I don't know, so it's like more definitively different. Like I'd probably have Smaggle go through and give me like a 30-minute chunk of what I need.
Yeah, I think,
and everyone else who has a functioning brain.
Yeah. You know,
Snark brain.
You know,
You're
I'm
snark brain. Dan?
You're snarked brain. We got iDubbbz saying you're snarked brain. I love Ian. He's my favorite creator right now, unironically. Like I'm fascinated by his stream. If
iDubbbz is unironically one of the best streamers right now. It has nothing to do with his talent or his charisma or anything like that. It's just fun to fuck with him.
Alert.
If iDubbbz has 1 million viewers, I am one of them. If he has 0,
I thought you weren't going to reference him until he beats out Sean. No, you can't stay. Nobody can stay away.
Then I'm dead.
Do you think there's a universe where You spelled Taylor Lorenz in a way that it could look like Hitler. You think there's a universe where Taylor Lorenz got fired from her last Enterprise, and the Enterprise got bullied to reveal more? I don't know.
If he has one, then it's
I assume there's like contracts related to this shit.
me. Whatever the meme is.
That's true. Yeah.
Stop calling her Hitler Lorenz. There's nothing to justify that. This is like This is Dark Riker fucking JQ all over again. Stop referring to her as Hitler Lorenz.
I'm your biggest fan. I gotta pee again, guys.
It's been like 45 minutes.
I'm drinking a lot of fluids, you know?
God damn it.
Jesus. All right.
So Taylor Lorenz, and now we have an update. Shinna?
Dude, he doesn't know anybody. It's so funny. Dude, Shinna came out and talked hella shit about Shaylor Lorenz, dude.
No. Sinna.
Dude, Shaina made a...
So she is friends with Emiru, and she is responding to...
I did see one journalist say, security was...
Oh God, this is so fucking great.
Dude, he hears the word journalist, he knows, oh, this is gonna be good. This is that good shit. Yes. Wait, Dark Viper did JQ shit? No, he got accused by a TikToker. They said that he used the phrase "nothing ever happens," therefore he must be a neo-Nazi. Now you're caught up.
So,
and he was like, "What the fuck? I'm not a neo-Nazi." Ah!
Fucking happy that these people are seeing this and calling it out. Go ahead.
Things were not true. I did see one journalist say, security was so strict, journalists couldn't even do their job.
I like how she interpreted that as journalists do their job, but then she later expanded. It was because she had to take off her
Nicholas
stupid mask.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Say your name.
Girl, you know damn well, all right? Like, let's keep it a buck. You know damn well they weren't that strict, okay? They did try to do better this year. You know damn well. Don't even try. I saw that. I said, yes, and what the hell were you reporting on the TwitchCon floor? You know what I mean? What were we doing? I said, there's no way. That's the same girl who got sued for doxing people on Twitter?
I don't think she got sued by Libs of TikTok.
That's
because she showed up at Libs of TikTok's door, right? What a fucking dangerous play for that. That's insane.
A whole nother story.
I would like to know what happened with that, because I don't, the resources that I would find it from, I don't necessarily know if I would believe.
She knows her lore. So there it is. Yeah. It's people who are there and are
I thought it was an interview. Yeah, I don't know all the details on that specifically. That's why I'm not going to expand on it.
friends with Emiru are like, why are you lying? Why are you lying? To protect Twitch. Taylor respond. Oh no. Of course, Taylor Lorenz, who is constantly talking about how she's not a snarker, she swears, continues to re-quote tweet her best friend. She literally like quote tweets this guy all day long, Ethan's Attic.
Dude, I think Ethan is now speculating that Ethan's Attic is literally just like another Taylor alt.
One of the
She's
prolific
so bad at this.
It's just pathetic.
Just being online. It's crazy.
So Ethan's Attic is trying to claim that it's such a crazy Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg, I believe is what you're going for.
Rube Goldberg. And
The
why
guy who invented
He's some Jewish guy. Then all of a sudden you hear an East go, what?
Emiru was
That's Rube
assaulted.
Goldberg.
Ethan's Attic, a known and prolific snarker. I mean, his name is literally he's like, I'm obsessed with Ethan.
It's a stalker account.
And she's like, quote tweet, quote tweet, quote tweet. It's a stalker account.
All right, Chad, I gotta ask because it's been way too long and this is going on. Can somebody tell me what button that I click to take a picture? I'm hitting every button on the controller and nothing's happening. I forgot. I haven't played this game in so long.
Essentially, right? So Ethan Klein, the same day Emiru was assaulted, revealed personal info about a female Twitch streamer who already chose to
I'm literally gonna no
skip
the PS5
TwitchCon out of safety concerns, putting her in more danger. How am I putting her in more danger if she said she's not coming?
You have to go into photo mode. There's no, that's not it. No, fuck, dude.
Yeah, what?
That doesn't even make sense.
What danger?
We're not sure, but we know that if something terrible happened to Emiru, but but it's
What
important.
is it? What are they even talking about?
Is it? I think they're talking about how I said that Valkyrie and Hassan are dating.
Oh, yeah. Fucking open secret. Literally everybody knows
exactly.
that.
Everybody
so
already knows
stupid.
Yeah. So it's my fault. But Taylor Lorenz thought this was such a great point. She quote tweeted this guy. And said Ethan Klein has spent the past year inciting a slew of misogynistic hate and abuse.
Oh my god, dude! You're right. It's swipe up on the. That's ridiculous. It's swipe up on the trackpad. Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck, dude? It's swipe up on the trackpad. What a stupid fucking control thing. Half the games don't even use the trackpad. That's the only way to do it? That's ridiculous. I have a button for it. Did I change the button? Oh, wait, did I change the button on one of these controls? Invert controls, toggle. What did I do? Touchpad in combat, motion sensor aiming. I don't know. I might have changed the button.
Campaigns against women streamers. He doesn't give a shit about women's safety. He actively endangers my physical.
Can someone compare this to DSP real quick? Fuck you! Dude, I can't wait to play Elden Ring on stream. You guys are gonna fucking maul me.
By naming my stalker and encouraging his.
Imagine if I ended the game because I couldn't figure out the button combination.
Fans to harass, attack women regularly. This is getting into defamation territory.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I don't know who the fuck your stalker is. I don't keep tags on your stalker. The minute you told us there was a stalker, who, by the way, we checked his profile. He was not super active on our subreddit. We banned him.
But you're misogynistic, so it doesn't matter.
I don't.
Sorry, istic transphobia. I don't know. You hate women. Let's hit all these things in here, dude. Everyone hates people who hate women, dude.
Fuck, he is. I'm not naming him. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You lunatic. You fucking
moron.
Psychopath. Like this is just.
Okay, that guy's super. Oh, never mind.
Outright psycho. She's crazy.
Yeah.
This is a crazy lie to say about somebody.
Yeah.
And while quote tweeting, Ethan's at
While
it.
quote tweeting a stalker account. She's fucking galaxy brain.
It's what are you doing, dummy? She's so mad. And I just can't get over the fact that like Taylor Lorenz keeps lecturing our community, which is majority female.
Because they're the only people who are listening to her. It's literally just dude, I understand how it's so difficult for her to navigate social media because she's literally just there to be hated by every group of people she's interacting with. She's a pariah.
On how much I'm dangerous to women.
Avery Armad is telling me that the person that she's claiming was her stalker on our subreddit was banned before she even brought it up. That we had pre-banned.
That sounds like defamation.
Sure does.
I mean,
but you're supposed to do your due diligence on every single person.
Dude, Dan Clancy said that you're supposed to. Dude, it starts with knowing who your audience is. Okay.
Comments on your Reddit, but whenever
when the next mass shooter puts a streamer's name on there, Dan Clancy is personally holding them responsible.
Streamer on Twitch is getting
you didn't ban fucking Glup Shitto School Shooter 54.
Just we'll brush over that.
The security was great.
No big deal. Yeah. You did everything you could, guys.
Run defense for Hassan, who
scumbag.
Every time he opens his phone, somehow he's showing nudes to random people. but it's our community, right? That is majority women. That is endangering.
I can't believe you hate the majority of your audience, according to Taylor.
Women's safety.
Dude, Ethan hates everybody, dude.
What is wrong with you, dude? It's wild.
Okay, no.
I mean, listen, if this is
pipe
what
down, dude. No, it's not.
If this is what feminism is, it is a problem. I agree.
It's not.
I'm fucking.
She does not
feminism.
represent-
I'm collabing.
No, turn it down.
We need a
What is happening right now?
collab.
Stop. This is gonna be her next article. Ethan Klein, who dances
does not
to a
understand jokes. Yeah, exactly.
misogynistic theme song.
This is my thing.
Dude, that is dude. I can't. Did I get a copyright bomb?
Response. He's trying to throw into question again the skull things, ignoring the fact, Taylor, that we included the.
Wait, she's retweeting shit about the skulls? That is a really stupid idea.
Our correspondence with the main people at the company who confirm it happened. And she's retweeting this shit. What the fuck? fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, she's a journalist. She's trying to find the fucking answers, yo. Why are you getting mad, dude? Regular journalist doing journalist stuff.
They have snark brain.
They absolutely have snark brain, and it is a deadly, deadly disease.
Alert.
Speaking of snark brain, and this is what Ethan's basement and Taylor Lorenz was referencing. It all kind of is connected, right? Listen to this psychotic fantasizing.
Like, how could you ever take anything IDub says seriously? If he's sitting here crying about like the harassment that he received over his wife or whatever, starring in OnlyFans, legitimately laughing in the face of actual harassment people actually received. I mean, it's just insane. I legitimately, it makes no sense. We're gonna cover IDubs in a little while, but it's so crazy. This guy wants to be a victim so fucking badly while also downplaying other people's actual harassment.
Ethan Klein takes pleasure in the fact Emiru was assaulted.
What is this?
This is a snark post that I thought was just so insane that it was worth bringing up. So, Ethan Klein takes pleasure in the fact Emiru was assaulted. It's as simple as that, really. He has directly incited harassment against women who have previously been attacked alongside Emiru. Whoa. What?
Been attacked alongside Emiru?
I think it's just any
Dude, all women, dude. Any woman who's ever been attacked ever, it's entirely Ethan's fault. Stop fucking...
woman on Twitch who was ever criticized, I guess, is my fault. I really don't know. He is pleased that she has been attacked again because it gives him ammo.
Again? Dude, Ethan didn't know who Emiru was until the beginning of this segment. Dude, he's pleased she's been attacked again. Dude, Ethan's like the fucking Green Goblin. He's just running up and just throwing pumpkin bombs at people. It's the only way.
To rant about his enemies on the platform. He does not...
Did you see Cruel World Happy Mind get ripped to shreds? I gotta be honest with you. Anyone who shouts out Taylor legitimately should get memed on to oblivion. There is no positive thing to be... There's nothing positive about being associated with Taylor Lorenz.
Have a speck of concern for her. Ethan Klein wants Dan Clancy gone so he can 1. Attempt to deplatform Hassan, 2. Subject the women he's associated with to endless torment without consequences for himself. Wait. Subject the women he associates with to endless torment?
Dude, by who?
Like
you? Dude, that's so funny. He is subjecting these women to endless torment. From who? From us! For the people here on this subreddit. What an awful person. He's subjecting them to us. He just won't fire them.
I imagine rehab will take Ethan before the 2 consequences of his women hatred can be felt. Again, they're saying I'm on drugs. But it's not soon enough.
Wait, rehab will take Ethan? Are they?
I'm like,
I'm assuming they're saying
die from rehab.
Yeah, I had no idea what that meant.
Dude, killed by rehab immediately.
Said it. Yeah, it's like I forget. Like
I'm gonna end up in rehab.
We have funny memes. They had crazy memes where they just make up shit.
I think that's rock bottom, right? I'm checking into rehab for drug abuse, and then the true, far-reaching scandal will show its head.
Make it sound like rehab is like death.
Dude.
It's so. I mean, I don't know where this ended up, but after 12 hours, it has almost 400 points. And the top comment is, "He's just so fucking easy to read. You can see the body language. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and it's disgusting."
What?
What the fuck, dude? Dude, I hate that. It's my least favorite thing, dude. I hate when people wear their heart on their sleeve. What a fucking demon.
Do they know what heart on your sleeve means?
Yeah. I mean, well,
unironically, these people probably smoke more drugs than Ethan's ever like consumed in his lifetime.
I don't know that. I don't know what they know.
These people. He's so caring, it disgusts me.
Casey Tron, Denims, Frogan, Anissa, Cutie, now her. Yet again, a random woman from Hassan's circle being attacked. Are we talking?
Bro, Cutie Cinderella had somebody else's nudes leak. And then they played a Chestnut song while she cried. She's fine. She's okay. She's gonna be okay, guys. It's fine. Like, it's gonna be okay.
About
she was not attacked. Nobody hunted her down.
Emiru?
Ethan did not cause it either. He was after the fact.
Some call it a coincidence? Wait.
They hate Ethan more for playing the Chestnut song than the creepy loser who was Googling AI nudes of his friend's girlfriend. That's the crazy thing. The craziest thing is that Ethan is literally hit more in current day than the guy who actually was jerking off to his friend's girlfriend.
Pathological misogyny.
He wasn't. Yeah, he says he wasn't. I don't believe him, to be clear.
And it's a pattern. And the fungies, that's what they call our community, the foot fungi, which is funny. It's so funny. Are too damn stupid, racist, misogynistic to see it too. He's using this woman as a human shield. What are you? What the? Dude, this shit is crazy.
These people. Jesus. It's just unbelievable.
Ethan, so this is me correctly calling out Dan Clancy for victim blaming. He says Ethan Klein blames Dan Clancy for Emiru's assault. Yes, and you should be too, dopes. They're all towing the same line, like where they all need to defend Twitch and Hassan and Taylor Lorenz at all costs. It's bizarre.
Yeah, there's like no
Despite
reason
just
to
a day
do this.
prior sending targeted harassment towards a woman streamer for speculated associated with
It's not
Hassan.
speculated. They're dating and have been for years. And also, she was defending him shocking his dog. That's the reason that Ethan talked about her. That's the only reason that Ethan talked about her.
But also, again, she wants this to be public, right?
Exactly.
But also, the other snarker said I was doing it on the same day. This one's saying it was 2 days before. I don't know.
She never said he was either. As far as I understand what Atrioc, I could be wrong. I would concede if I'm wrong on it. My understanding for Atrioc is that he was caught on he was using or he had interacted with an AI nude generated site and it had leaked onto his page. Like he accidentally opened up a tab that could see it was there. Now content creators, it was like a bunch of streamers, AI nude people. I don't believe for a second, dude. I think that he was jerking off to all these random fucking streamers. I would be shocked if he didn't look at a picture of Cutie Cinderella. But that's just me, right? I'm sure. I think he said he didn't. I don't think that she ever said he did. That's just my opinion. It's a game theory.
But apparently it's my fault that
People are
Emiru
sick.
got assaulted.
Like, just actually sick in the fucking head.
Yeah, like it's such a, obviously a community of
So he was doing some research. Like, what would my friends look like naked?
unwell people.
Yeah.
And the fact that like everyone else is getting their snark community banned, Adam McIntyre first and foremost, he's like, oh, they're reporting me to ICE. When there's like a ton of evidence of them doing that to Love and nothing happens, is so fucking disgusting to me. This is like a Dan Clancy-esque inside job happening at Reddit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they're defending and covering for their own and attacking the people that they perceive as political enemies.
Like the orders didn't even come through for Taylor. She started swinging. She just started fucking swinging.
It's craziness. So, well, who's Skara?
Oh God, Skara, dude! All of a sudden, YMS just popped like a raging clue.
I can't skip this part. I know I'm going long.
Fans in line were told.
I was happy you pulled this up. I couldn't believe you sent a Skara clip.
And that she
I used to
couldn't see
watch
any
this
more
guy
people.
like 15 years ago.
Okay, now I don't know who he is, but I know that people trust him.
Yeah, he was illegal.
Okay, I'm not gonna play this because I think this has already been debunked, and I think he apologized for it. But essentially, he says that Dan was interacting with young girls or something, young being like adult age women, when he's like super old and stuff. And I think that's been like debunked, that he FaceTimed somebody. He FaceTimed some random fucking person, or someone was being FaceTimed, and then Dan just happened to be standing there. And then the guy kind of backed off and said, "Oh, it's just a rumor that I heard."
Twitch's excellent security.
Yeah, he hung out with like former children.
Neon, who's a big streamer.
I think he has literally apologized for it. There might be a clip on Yeet that you can check out.
Or on Kick, I think. He just says Kick, right?
No, he's back on Twitch.
Oh yeah, he's. Okay,
yeah, I was shocked by that.
Okay, yeah, the Neon clip where he walks in. They let a lot of people back.
Okay. He's gonna start meeting fans. How crazy is that?
Bro, that's so funny.
What is happening, bro?
Still a creep, dude? Yeah, 100%. But like, you gotta get him on real shit, otherwise it dulls it. Kind of dilutes the stuff. What do you use for your Switch? For my, all right, we're gonna move off. I think we're done with Ethan now. We're gonna get ready to do iDubbbz. I'm probably gonna hit a bathroom break first before we get there, because I think we covered most of this already on this stream, so I don't really want to see it. Again, let me see. So for the current setup, I have access to Switch 2, Xbox, and PlayStation, I believe. I have a HD 60 that I use on the Xbox. I connected a internal 4KX or 4K whatever from Elgato for the PS5. and then the Switch is on whatever that is, but in like other form, like the non-internal form. So I have 3 capture cards connected. You and me both. Oh, gotta be it's the Pro 4K thing. I when I upgraded this computer or whatever, I put the new capture card in it. Did I say internal instead of internet? No. The internal, dude? No. Why would you say that?